Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Box Seats. This is the show where we talk about sports with comedians. And being that Howie Bell is traveling to Alaska today, that means my man Maurice Smith is up first. Mo, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing fair for square. How you doing, Frank?
I'm doing all right, man. I can't complain. Let me bring in the other comedian of the show, and he's newly to the show. We appreciate him doing all this, man. It's my man D Jones. D, how you doing,
What
sir?
up, Joe? Happy
What up,
Wednesday,
D?
man. Well, how y'all feeling today?
We
All
doing good,
right.
man. Thank you for joining the show, man. We greatly appreciate you, D. My
I'm
man
ready.
filmmaker Jason Hayes is in the building too, bro. Jay, how you doing, sir?
Hey, I'm doing good. And as you can see, I'll be doing better in 2 weeks when college football season start up.
Oh, shit.
That's what I like about doing this show. Brothers never slide on a chance to promote their team, bro. They just never do. I love it. I love it. All right, so Mo, you the reigning comic up in here, man. You get first dibs. So we're gonna give you the shot, the first dibs. So let's
All right,
get
no problem.
stories. Here we go. First story up, man. I don't know if you all heard, but a woman is now about to become an umpire in Major League Baseball in a regular season game this weekend between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Her name is Jen Powell. Now, I love it. I'm bringing up the story because at the exact same time, I don't know if you guys even paid attention to this similarities that they are starting to think about Major League Baseball. And I wish White Chocolate was in just right now. Major League Baseball is already also having talks about having electronics, call the game. You know what I mean? Call balls and strikes and things like that. I'm not sure if they're doing it at the same time with the woman, instituting a woman thing. I kind of think it's unfair to a woman, the woman umpire, but that's just my thing, my thought process. Maybe I'm looking too much into it, Mo. How are you looking at it? Woman coming in, no big deal, or Frank looking too much into it? What you think, Mo?
Well, ain't they kind of late to the party?
No,
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they
So
are.
that's what I'm like. They a little late to the party. I mean, the NFL. I don't know that the NFL is doing their thing. NBA is doing their thing. Like I already thought the NBA. I thought that Major League had women already. What took them so long? The
No,
hell?
they didn't have them as called balls and strikes umpires. They didn't have it. You're absolutely right. So yeah,
So
absolutely
I
right.
mean, listen, I don't know about the mechanics and all that because, I mean, I'm not one. I mean, listen, human error makes sports so great.
Yeah, but Mo, the problem is when you have these guys, what happens is the balls and strike zones is so far off. You know what I mean? So they're instituting that at the same time they're instituting a woman, and that's what I think is not fair to the woman, umpire. But that's my opinion. So
Yeah, it ain't fair to none of them. It ain't fair to none of them. Like I say, human error makes sports so exciting.
it sure does. D Jones, what's your take on this, bro? Am I looking too much into it?
yeah. Plus, it depends on her mood that day. We know women moody, bro. I don't want to be out there. She having a bad day. That's a strike. I ain't.
Yeah.
They didn't even throw the pitch yet. What are you talking about? So it really depends on her mood that day, bro. Like you might need the electronics plus her, cause listen, yeah, I don't even want to touch that no more.
Okay, all right, Jay, what's your take on this, bro?
And I'm like, Mo, bro, I'm like, what the hell? I thought they already had female umpires, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
How, man, listen, baseball was invented in 1839. It took
right.
200 damn years to get a woman umpire.
Yeah,
Let that sink in, bro.
man.
I mean, that's outrageous. And listen, women can read their man's cell phone from across a crowded club. You mean
they
to
sure.
tell me you can't use those eyes behind the plate to call some balls and strikes?
That's true. That's true.
If they had female umpires, they wouldn't need no damn electronics.
That's very true. Very true. Great point. Great point. All right, let's move it on, man. I was going to talk about the merger. I'll talk about the merger later. Let's move on to the other thing that's more exciting about this, man. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but the NFL is starting to ban the use of smelling salts in ammonia packets. I wanted to talk about this because it's going to start this season. George Kittle was asked about this. He's like, we got to come up with a middle ground here. Somebody help me out. Somebody come up with a good idea, as his quote unquote saying. But the NFL cited a 2024 memo from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration stating that the FDA noted potential negative effects from ammonia inhaling and that they have a potential to mask neurological signs and symptoms, including some potential signs of concussions. So basically saying that smelling salts can hide if you're having a concussion or not. So now they want to ban smelling salts in the NFL. And that's what they're doing starting right now. How are you looking at this, Mo? What's your,
Well, what they going to replace it with?
nothing.
Oof.
Nothing. So if you get knocked out, they're going to slap you a couple of times to try to wake you up. That's basically where we at.
More concussion.
Yeah.
Get up before I say get up before I give you something to get knocked out about.
Yeah. I mean, it's
remember how your mother just say stop crying until before I give you something to cry about? Get your ass up before I give you something to get a concussion about. And if you don't get up, I guess you out.
Yeah, it is like that. D Jones, what's your take?
What they gonna do? Call the lineman over. Bring in the farter. We need somebody to come fart.
Bring in the cheeks.
Bring in the cheeks. That's his only job on the team. Cheeks.
You can see dudes, their faces buried.
Man, burn. No, he up now. He up.
That's a good one.
I don't know, man. They don't want no more lawsuits. They trying everything.
Yeah, that's what's it's all about. Jay, what's your take on this?
Hey, man, listen. One, I agree with the safety aspect, but listen, all they got to do is implement the Negro miracle cure for everything. Vicks Vapor Rub. All they got to do.
Yeah.
Put some Vapor Rub right there. Good to go.
You get him out. He ready to go because that vapor rub that don't wake you up. Nothing will. That's absolutely good. All right, Mo. Let's talk about Shedeur Sanders, man, because I was waiting to get to this. Shedeur Sanders. We've been talking about him for a couple of weeks now. He's starting. Remember we talked about him yesterday. He's fourth on the depth chart. But starting on Friday against the Panthers, the Carolina Panthers, Shedeur Sanders is the first one they rolling out Friday night, 7:00. That's the game. And Shedeur gets the first shot to prove to everybody whether he should be fourth, fifth, third, whatever. What's your take on him getting rolled out first on Friday night's game?
I just hope he's successful. I don't know what my take on it is. I'm kind of stood up in the air about everything that's been going on with him. So I just hope he comes out and is successful. And I hope whatever mistake, if he make any, I hope he doesn't make a lot, that they don't make it to be something huge. You know what I'm saying? A simple out route, and he might overthrow or underthrow, whatever, something like that. I hope he's successful.
Well, I look at it like this. Shedeur has a chance to break out and prove himself to be worth on another team. If the Cleveland Browns don't like it. That's the way I look at it. D, how you look at it like this? Because he's going to be, normally the second or third string, QB starts, on the first game. You know what I mean? But he's the fourth string. He's starting first. You know what I mean? What's your take, D?
Frank, I'm just like you, man. Put up some good tape so you can get the hell out of the Browns. Just put up the best tape you can. Hopefully they let him play like 2 quarters, maybe even a half, you know what I'm saying? And not just a series, because he's not the starter, so I don't see why not. But they got 30 other quarterbacks on the roster.
They do.
But I like Shedeur. I thought he did great in Colorado, and I want to see him have a successful career. And I just hope he put up enough good tape to get out of there, man.
Yeah, I agree with that. Jay, what's your take?
My take is look at guard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they did not plan on playing that man, letting him have any kind of shine whatsoever. Flacco's the starter. He 9,000 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Kenny Pickett pulled his hamstring, opening the Gatorade. So he out for like 6 weeks. And then the dude that they drafted before him, who's like 5'6", he injured too. So they ain't got no choice what they're playing now. So this goes to show you what's for you cannot be denied from you, man. You ain't got to do nothing except sit back and just wait for your opportunity, man. And listen, he's the most accurate quarterback in the draft from last year.
Mm-hmm.
He's career 70% career accuracy. 70%.
Yeah.
With that, he throws anticipation. Trust me, he can put up some good tape.
I think so too. I think honestly, if our Pittsburgh, the way it's looking worse and worse and worse right now, I'm
Pittsburgh's
thinking
terrible.
about Pittsburgh. I get Shador Sanders because their head coach got a great relationship with Dion. You know what I mean? You can talk to, you can get some back doors done. That's what I would do, because the word, like especially the word that came out of Pittsburgh today about y'all's boy. Wow, like I don't
Dion
know.
got to call in a chip. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
it's
yeah, he
clear
do.
the NFL is trying to bury the dude. So he got to call in a favor with somebody that he has a long-lasting relationship with. And it
And
might
why
be
not?
Jerry Jones.
Yeah, but why not be the head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers? Because they have a great relationship. That's what I'm thinking. So Aaron Rodgers is not looking good at all. Actually, today was one of the worst days. I mean, I don't know. I didn't read too much. I only read 1 or 2 articles on it. That's what they said. So maybe, like D. Jones said, maybe let this man go some good tape. Let's see what happens. You know what I mean? Let's see what happens. All right,
He
the
put up
next
some good
story.
tape for
Yeah,
sure.
he definitely gonna do that. Let's see the
Yeah.
next story up, Mo. Dak Prescott. We reached out to Micah Parsons. They had a conversation. Micah Parsons had a conversation with Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott was very vague on what he said, extremely vague. So, a couple of days ago, I was on the fence. Mo, I was on the fence like 75-25 that Micah won't be. Now I'm getting closer that Micah ain't gonna be there because Dak Prescott was very upset. Like he was really upset. What's your take on it? You think this is a ploy for them to sign him or what? Get that money?
I don't know, because I know one thing about football players. I mean, I would be vague about what I say too, because I'm saying, first of all, how they even know they talking to each other? Who let that out the bag? I mean, come on, man, that's supposed to be behind the door, secretive conversation. You know what I'm saying? That's you ain't supposed, you ain't G4 classified to be letting people know that we on the telephone talking. That's what's bugging me out. That conversation started out with, listen, man, this is between me and you. I bet you it started out that way. And then all of a sudden, been in it. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck? What happened? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But and another thing I know about football players, the one thing they will not talk about is another man's money. How he makes his money, what he got to go through to get paid. The team got to keep going. I don't know what that conversation is about. I really don't know what to say. The outcome over there is going to be, you know what I'm saying? They might they might fire the coach before the season starts and pull the New York Knicks move. Who knows what's going to happen in Dallas?
I'm trying to tell you. That's why I had to have Mark. I wish Mark Howard was on. I wanted to ask him his. D. Jones. D, talk to me, man.
They need to cut
the
this
issue.
shit. They need to cut this shit. I'm tired of Dallas. Okay, I'm tired of Jerry Jones. I'm tired of Dak. I'm tired of the Cowboys organization as a whole and their fans. Okay, I hope it, and I really think Mike is going back, even if it end up how Emmitt Smith did. Remember when Emmitt Smith held out for like 3 or 4 games and
3 games,
all of them?
Yeah,
3 games.
Yeah, so it's hold out, Micah, because they gonna pay you, bro. They gonna need you. So I'll be chill. Listen, he gonna get his money from somebody. I wouldn't even worry about it.
So
whatever
on the record,
he gonna get paid.
So D, on the record, right? Are you thinking Micah going to stay, or you think he going to force his way out? For the record,
I think he's staying.
Okay, all
the
right.
Cowboys need him. They can't win without him.
Yeah.
They need him.
Okay, all right. Let me ask Jay. What's your take on this, Jay?
Man, Jerry just doing what people like Jerry do, when it comes to paying the brother. But here's the downside. Micah really has no leverage when you think about it. This is the downside of being a first-round draft pick because the rules are different for a first-rounder. Because he was a first-round draft pick, he can play out this year, the 5th year, and then Dallas can technically hold him for 2 more years by designating him what they call that joint on the team? Franchise tag him for 2 more years.
Yeah.
Now he gonna make his money in the same way, that like Kirk Cousins did, because they gotta take the average, of what people at his position make, and then they gonna give him that money, but he ain't got no guarantees beyond that 1 year. So I think Jerry's petty enough to do that.
Yeah, I think so.
You know what I mean? But I don't think it's gonna happen because I think Jerry, he can run that man his money when it's all said and done.
Yeah, you're getting me there, Jay. You're getting me on the side of thinking that he might stay, even though I'm 75-25, thinking that he can force his way out. Because listen, Jay, they can get 2 draft picks for him, though. You know what I mean? And Dallas need those draft picks. They can get 2 draft picks.
But draft picks are like magic beans. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the thing is gonna be. You know what I'm saying? You know what Micah is. And if Jerry really wanted to just say, "No, man, you mean too much to us," they can franchise tag this dude 2 seasons beyond this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they can lock that man down for for 3 years from 3 years from now.
Just trade him to the Patriots and let's get it over with, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Are you crazy? He's gonna stay. He's gonna listen. He's gonna play out, and he's gonna go to the New York Giants, and we bringing it back. The defense, baby, big blue wrecking machine.
I'd rather see him become a professional male escort.
Whatever, man. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Y'all keep ragging on my Giants, baby.
So speaking of,
I don't know what you Patriots fans is laughing at. You ain't got no position to say nothing. 2 times.
We'll say that now.
Y'all got one though already, Mo.
Yeah.
That kid out of Penn State, he the truth.
We'll see, because I'm definitely going to do like I did with you with the Knicks. I'm going to revisit this conversation at the end. I'm going to do that. So here we go, Mo. You up? Talk to me about J.J. McCarthy and the Minnesota Vikings, because people ain't talking about them at all. People are like, yeah, Sam Bradford. Y'all should have got rid of Sam Bradford. J.J. McCarthy's ready. Everybody's talking about obviously how the Lions are going to do. We're talking about the Eagles. Everybody's talking about the Cowboys. Nobody's talking about the Vikings. And the Vikings.
Not Sam Bradford. Donaldson.
That's what I meant. Sam Donaldson. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Sam Darnold?
Sam Darnold.
Yeah. And he's in Seattle now. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, J.J. McCarthy right now is the man is up. What you think about is everybody overlooking the Minnesota Vikings right now on purpose because they don't think J.J. McCarthy's the guy, or what you think?
It's funny how before, I'm doing my homework. I come in from work, so I take that last little bit of time to finish my homework up for the show. And I usually put on ESPN or NFL,
Yeah.
And I had the NFL channel on, and they happened to be talking about Minnesota.
And what they say?
And they was actually saying the same thing. Like, is he ready? People not saying anything about him. And they had a couple of cats. I'm sorry, I can't remember their name coming out. And they talking like they ready. They talking like they ready. They saying JJ's the truth. He's what he's supposed to be. And they got something to show people. They said they know they're not being talked about. Just saw it on NFL network.
Well, they were 2 plays away from stealing the thunder away from, I think it was Detroit Lions they played last year. They were 2 plays away, 2 mistakes away from beating the Detroit Lions. So
not with JJ McCarthy at QB.
That made what you saying there before 4 mistakes or 5 mistakes. I don't know. Let me ask D Jones, what's your take on this, D? Are we overlooking the Minnesota Vikings?
So they got so many weapons, bro. They got a hell of a receiver. They might have the best receiver. He got 2 or 3 receivers over there, though, too. They got great tight end. They got great running backs. I don't know what JJ is because even at Michigan, they just ran the ball. He didn't have to do a lot. So, but I'm going to say this. Their coach is great. If you can make Sam Darnold look good, he might can do something with JJ. So that might be the most unknown factor right there is Minnesota. Because I can't even tell you what to expect.
Yeah, they got a huge question mark. Let me ask Jay. Jay, what's your thoughts on Minnesota? Yeah, he already shaking his head.
Man, they ain't going nowhere, dog. You know what I'm saying? JJ McCarthy, he's like oatmeal with no sugar, milk, cinnamon, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing.
No water either.
Wow.
You know what? Matter of fact, he ain't even oatmeal. He's porridge.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? He's like British porridge. I mean, he ain't done nothing.
And cream of wheat.
Nah, he ain't even that, Mo. He's porridge, bro. He's like rice based.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
And nah, he ain't ready, man. I mean, that division, the Lions ain't going nowhere, the Packers ain't going nowhere, and the Bears gonna be a whole lot better. And I just don't see them doing nothing with him, man, because he ain't never done nothing.
mhm.
I mean, there is nothing you can look to say this dude can carry a team with his arm.
Yeah,
But if
well,
you look
we
at that
know that about
division,
Brock Purdy, and Brock Purdy went to the Super Bowl.
but if you look at that division,
But
though,
Purdy was really good in college, though. Like Purdy put up
JJ
stats
won
at
a
Iowa
national
State.
championship.
but if you
Yeah,
look
but it
at
wasn't because of him, though.
that division, though, each team that you mentioned either got something different coming into the year, or they could, or they're not guaranteed to be just as good as they were last year. I mean, D was just talking about he don't even think Love is the answer out there. Detroit lost a lot in coordinators and coaches in the off season. And what's the upside? The other team was
Bears.
The Bears.
the Bears. When the last time we were good? When the last time there was good news coming out of Chicago?
They gonna be good. I mean, they gonna be a lot better.
I'm
this
not
year,
saying
man.
they're not gonna be good, but I'm just saying like there's question marks throughout. It could be question marks throughout the whole division. Anything can happen.
Ain't no question mark with JJ McCarthy.
Hey, but
We
listen,
know what he is.
all of us can throw the ball to Jefferson. We all can throw the ball to Jefferson.
yeah,
He cheats,
It
bro.
ain't gonna take a lot.
Hey,
He cheats.
so listen. That's all he need to do.
that's right. That's right.
That's all he need to
Do
do.
that.
Let's move it on. Let's move it on. So we did that last one. You know what? I might come back to this, man. Let's get ready to jump into the top five. This could be the
Top five.
Top five. Mo, you got
Yeah, we
your top
need an intro. We need a top five intro. Something like I don't know. You got to come up with a voice or I don't know.
We gotta get that Gilbert Arenas top 5 in, Frank.
What's the Gilbert Arenas top five? How's he do?
No, you had top 5 Gilbert Arenas moments, not too long ago.
Yeah, we did it last week.
Well, why was it in my thing then?
Was it? Did we do a lot? We did do it last week, right, Mo?
No, it was in mine. It was. Let me see something. If it's in this book,
Well, it won't be fair to D because D didn't have his top five on Gilbert Arenas. So we'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, I want D to have a fair chance at it. All right, D.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
But I remember you wrote it down on one show that I couldn't do. It was like for the next day. But
Did I? I'm juggling so many of these, man. I'm losing count.
But I'm like, Gilbert Arenas not that significant to me.
No,
He's hilarious, bro.
He's funny.
But at the time it was because he got arrested. You know what I mean? That's
right.
Yeah. So that's why we did it. Talk about that. All right. So let me see, Mo. You got it up right now. You got it. Let's see. Let's start up the first one. The top 5 teams, because we were talking about Giannis yesterday. We didn't get a chance to get to it. The top 5 teams you think Giannis wants to be traded to, not the teams you think he will be traded to. There's a big difference. What team do you think Giannis wants to be traded to, Mo?
number 5. Hate to say it, Boston.
Really?
Yeah, because he can see it like he can if they can stay the same and he just help this 1 year with Jaylen Brown do a deep playoff run, and then they got Tatum coming right back the year after. They don't have to win the chip this year. They just got to stay relevant, show that they got a flash. And he comes up here, and fills that hole left with Porzingis.
Okay. All right. That's 5.
Number 4, Miami. Number 4, what happened?
Nothing.
Number 4, Miami. I think Miami has a lure all by itself. They just create winning down there.
So you think he wants to go to Miami? Okay.
Why not?
All right. I'm just saying. I'm just asking.
Why not?
All right. That's 4.
Number 3, Golden State.
Mm-hmm.
They all know this is Curry's last legs. And then you got Jimmy out there too. He ain't got to do a lot.
Okay.
He go to Golden State, and they need him because, like somebody said, Draymond, Draymond's gonna lose. He done lost a step. He ain't the same Draymond. He got the same basketball IQ, but he ain't got the same basketball speed he had a few years ago.
Them foots slowed down.
Yep.
Keep going.
New York.
You think
It's
he
New
wants
York, baby. It's New York, baby.
You think that's what he wants or you want?
Huh?
He wants or you want?
Him.
Mo started stuttering.
He got busted. You see that?
Sources closely inside with Giannis have let me know that he would not mind coming to New York City. He feels like him, Towns, and Brunson, with a new coach, Mike Brown, who has coached many of NBA stars. And listen, he'd be the king of the. He'd be like Milwaukee, who? I mean, he don't forget about Milwaukee quicker than Kareem forgot about Lou Alcindor.
I gotta say that was kind of funny. All right, is that's your number one?
Doc, last one, San Antonio.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's a fun. That's the only team where Ice ain't gonna mess with.
Yeah,
down at the border, you're gonna walk back across the river.
yeah. They ain't going down that far. Damian Jones, D. Jones, tell me the 5 teams you think Giannis wants to be traded to.
Okay, number 5, and I hate to say it because they are like the Cleveland Browns of the NBA. If he brings a championship to the Knicks,
and the Cleveland Browns,
the Knicks might.
You know what? That's some bullshit. We did win. It's just been a while. That's some bull. That's some bull.
Let him finish. Mo.
Cleveland Browns.
If he could shine in New York, man, he'd be the biggest star out here. I got number 4. I got the Pistons. I think because they got a young core that can play, and he can fit right in with that young core.
Hold on, D. Do you think is that what you want, or
you no? Seriously, I think the Pistons got a nice young group of players. Like Houston got a young core, but they got KD now. You know what I'm saying? The Pistons got a young core. We just don't have that guy. He can come over here and do his thing. Okay. I got Dallas. Because I think
he wants to go to Dallas. Okay,
Dallas putting something together, man.
Yeah,
I think he would fit in with Dallas. I got the Nuggets. Number 2. I think him and Joker he might want to play with the Joker because the spacing will be great. Joker really play top of the key. He play in the in the paint. I think it'll work. And number 1, like Mo said, him and Wemby would be a cheat code. Like I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it, but I think the Spurs might be number 1.
Yeah, I like all 5 of your picks. I like that. Okay, Jay, give me yours that you think Giannis wants to be traded to.
So D showed me that he know a little bit about basketball, man. Because number 5 for me, I got the Denver Nuggets. Because of what D was saying. Joker plays really the top of the key outside of the paint. He can go in the paint if he got it going. He's versatile enough to do that. Right. And his passing, they would be, listen, even if they gave up Murray and Gordon, they would still ball out. I mean, listen, they could take 3 of us and play with us and win. You know what I'm saying? That's how good those 2 would be together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's telling the truth.
I'm dead ass.
Yeah, he's telling the truth.
Number 4, I got the Miami Heat. Winning organization, dedicated, they're doing, what they got to do. It'll be a great environment for him. And honestly, I think Giannis wants out of the Midwest. He tired of the Great Lakes. He tired of all that cold shit during the wintertime. You know what I'm saying? Go down to Miami, baby.
Don't besmirch the lakes, bro.
I'm just saying, man, they don't smell the same as the ocean. Number 3, this might surprise you, Brooklyn Nets. Number 1 media market, owner who's shown a penchant to spend money, but right now they ain't got nothing to build around right now. If he came to Brooklyn, they would spend money to build around him. Number two, same media market, New York Knicks. For all of Dolan's horribleness, he's shown that he will spend money. He just don't spend it in the right way. You know what I'm saying? You know, Dolan normally like gets a player when they're like 37, 38 years old, and he pay them like they're in their prime.
Yeah, he does. Damn sure do.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you know, like some of the things he's done, he'd been better off, man, you know, like spending that money on cocaine and hookers. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And number one, what I absolutely think he would love to be, Los Angeles Lakers.
Nah.
Number two media market organization is absolutely committed to winning. Luka, you know, is getting ready, you know, to step into like his prime or whatever. Him and Luka together, they could do something.
Yeah, with what's the Ayton?
Oh yeah. DeAndre Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton, yeah, they'd be damn. I can see that. Okay, here we go, Mo. And we're gonna switch it back up to football, and only because I'm getting more into this fantasy stuff. So let's do the top 5 fantasy sleepers. And I've been doing some homework on this because D got me inspired. I gotta say, D got me inspired. D Jones. So Mo, give me your fantasy top 5 sleepers.
All right, so I had to research some things here. You know, you got me kind of when he sold my picture bad. I felt, you know what I'm saying?
Mo was drafting all offensive linemen.
You talk to me like I owe your sister child support.
You like the second tight end. What?
He started. You say he started 3 tight ends?
I had one. Only had one down there. I had 3 running backs down there and the quarterback and a defense.
All right, don't get offended. Keep going, bro.
Marcelin Allen for the Jets. Just looking up this boy. He had a good rookie season. This is his second year. You know, make some moves for him. They'd be all right. Jaden Blue for the Cowboys. I think he might be a good sleeper for them also. They're doing some moving around up there because they haven't been right running that ball, you know, in a while. I think J.K. Dobbins is coming back from an injury.
Yeah, out
in Denver. So a lot of people may not, you know, people may be scared of him. He got something to prove coming back from that injury. Yep. You know what I'm saying? My fantasy sleep, I got Justin Fields. I think he's going to throw a few more touchdowns than everybody think that he is. He got some targets. He has
runs too. Yeah.
And he runs. And like I always like to throw a defense up there. I think the New York Giant defense with Kayvon Thibodeau, and then we got that boy Abdul Carter. I think we're gonna do some things, do a couple of turnovers. Because the biggest thing for I know in fantasy when a defense score off a turnover, and Giants just might be able to do that this year.
Okay, all right.
You got Brian Burns too.
Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah, I forgot it's right, Brian Burns.
Yeah.
And Dustin on.
Okay, so D, the floor is yours.
I'm going James Cook, Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
He run it, he catch it, he fast. Devon A-Chain, I think I said his name right.
A-Chain.
He's fast as hell.
Mm-hmm.
And he can run it and catch it. I got Brian Thomas from the Jaguars. I think with the Jags adding Travis Hunter is going to give him some more looks over there. I got rookie Matthew Golden from Green Bay. I think he might be they star this year. And I hate to say it because I hate this team, but Jameson Williams from the Lions, the boy's electric when he catch the ball. And I think if he stay out of trouble and stop doing dumb stuff, he could be a real fantasy sleeper.
Okay, let me see what Jay's fantasy sleepers look like.
It's amazing that D took Golden, given that he thinks his quarterback sucks.
No, I just said he might be a fraud. I don't think he's what everybody say he is.
Okay.
Number 5 for me, my sleeper for sure. I got Kyron Williams, LA Rams running back.
Him done. Well, I got him for that one.
He low key ran for 1,300 yards last year, bro.
Yeah.
Number 4, D already said it. James Cook, Buffalo Bills. He does a lot of things for them. He does it quietly. He don't get talked about amongst the running backs, but he's about as good as a running back as you're going to find.
Yep.
Number 3, I'm going Tank Bigsby for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Think about how Tampa Bay ran the ball last year, and they even made Baker Mayfield look like a legitimate quarterback because they had a running back you never heard of run for like 1,000 yards last year. And that scheme is really going to fit Tank Bigsby really, really well. Number 2, I got Breece Hall for the Jets. Look out for Breece, bro. He's legit. Justin Fields, threat to run. It's going to open things up for Breece. And number 1, D really going to hate this. I got Jahmyr Gibbs for the Lions.
See, I don't think them last 2 are sleepers, though. They always on top of the fantasy boards. They always predicted to go first. That's why I ain't put them in sleepers.
Yeah, but I mean, the average person, they gonna take a whole lot of people. They're not gonna take it. Let's say, they got the first pick or the first, second, third pick, and none of them taking none of those dudes. I think
both them boys going top 10.
They gonna go in the first round with some people, but they gonna go late.
They going first round.
Yeah. All right, so now it's time to, how we like to do, throw up a little flavor in the show and mix things up. So, I got to do that, and especially since we've been talking about music all week. Mo, name your favorite rap song from a movie soundtrack that made the movie better.
All right, and some of these, let me see. 2 of them are a little different, a little odd. Like number 5, it's not the movie, it's not the song, but it's the action that was happening with the music that was playing. It's number 5 is Grandmaster Flash in the movie Wild Style. He was playing, he was cutting up a beat called God Made Me Funky by the Headhunters. And he had 3 turntables. And I'd seen it in New York, but it was just, and that the beat is funky too. If you look it up, God Made Me Funky. That made the movie right there. Flash coming out with 3 turntables. Oh my God. That same movie, Nas and AZ recreated it. It was 2 guys on the stoop. They called themselves Double Trouble, and they had the Double Trouble rap. Know what I'm saying? Here's a little story must be told about 2 cool brothers put on hold. They tried to hold us back to fortune and fame, to take up the crew and destroy the name. That right there, that is one of the key points. This is like hip-hop, early hip-hop, so I'm going way, way back. I'm telling you how old I am. If you watch Snowfall.
I watch Snowfall.
Season 3, after Franklin got shot, episode 1, if you remember, they played the original beat, which is called I Got the by the Beats Are Free, which is the sample from The Streets Is Watching, Jay-Z. That right there started the whole season. The Streets Is Watching, baby. But it was just that they played the original because of the era the show was made in. Number 2, Fat Boys, Crush Groove, All You Can Eat. All You Can Eat.
All you can eat for $3.99.
All You Can Eat. And my number 1 is the scene Crush Groove run after Russell had dissed him behind stage. He we had a whole lot of superstars here on this stage tonight. But I'm going to tell y'all one thing. If y'all remember that scene, that is the coldest scene. And the song was, it's like that, and that's the way it is.
Yep. Mo got solid top 5. That's a hard 5 to follow up, though.
No, it's not, because he went with a whole TV show, so it's not. he cheated and went one of the greatest TV shows of all time.
Yeah, he did kind of cheat with that. He did kind of cheat with that. Keep
number
going.
5. And I had to go back. It's got some Detroit roots, and straight out of Compton. They came to the Detroit at Cobo Hall, and they was told, NWA was told not to play this song, and they played "Fuck the Police," and it set the whole scene off.
Yeah.
So that's my number 5. Number 4, this song came at the end of the movie, but it was a great movie, and when it came on, it just kind of had everybody in there rocking. And it's from Brown Sugar. It's Mos Def, and the name of the song is called Brown Sugar. One of the dopest songs ever. Number 3, Above the Rim. I got Tupac Pain. When that song came on, I mean, Above the Rim was just it was a stupid basketball movie, but
right.
I mean, cats outside shooting balls, but with no basketball. You know what I'm saying? But
Yo, D, real quick. You see the clip when he had the dude throw the pass to himself?
It's the worst edit in any movie. It's the worst edit in any movie.
You threw the pass and then he caught the pass.
You gotta sign him, but I got Tupac Pain from Above the Rim. Number 2, I can't believe Mo didn't say. I thought Mo was gonna take it, man.
Yeah.
Do the Right Thing.
Fight the power.
I knew Mo was gonna
man.
say.
How do I?
You went with Snowfall. It's okay. That's how I knew that my list was gonna be a little bit better, because you know what I'm saying.
All right, you go. You bet. You look at you. You're 1 for 12.
Cause you probably gonna like the number 1. Number 1, and I really came home with this one. It started the movie off. My God,
I knew you was gonna say. I knew you was gonna.
My God, walking into a battle, man. Lose Yourself, Eminem on 8 Mile.
I knew he was going there. I love that movie though. I gotta say, I love that movie. Jay, let me see what let me see what your list you working with, because D killed him with his list.
Listen, D took Do the Right Thing and Fight the Power. That's number 5. But I didn't want to go through all of them, because literally I was like, every hip hop song in this movie was better than this movie.
Yep.
And that's take any 4 songs from Belly.
Yep. So wait.
That movie is so terrible. You can take any song from there and it made the movie better.
Because I was gonna put this on my list. What's the one where they was riding on the motorcycles in the video? Method Man, DMX, and Ja Rule. I couldn't think of the name of it though.
Don't even know. I don't even care. All I know is that whenever the music was playing, the movie got better.
Yeah.
Because the terrible acting was muted.
Yep. Yeah. Keep going, Jay.
No, that's all I got. Take any 4 from Belly, we good.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. I like
wait,
that.
Wait. Can I do an honorable mention?
Yeah, go ahead.
Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. When the grandmother was coming down the street in the 6'4", and they were playing the Wu-Tang, Jessica is on. Oh man, what's the Wu-Tang? Coming at your door. You scream back for more. Damn, I'm sorry, I forgot the song, but
I'll give you one more, Frank, real quick, because this is poignant. Friday. Who's that? What's that? Hoochie Mama? Doom, doom, boom. Whenever she pulled up, bro, that energy went up in the movie. Bro.
That's true.
That 2 Live Crew was live. The Hoochie Mama joint was fire.
And she looked good too.
Yes, she did. Boom. Where Craig at?
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
Okay, so we got time for this next one. I want to make sure we get it in. Mo, here you go. Top 5 craziest sports stories you ever heard, and we're putting this up in honor of the security guard who got caught yesterday for stealing hundreds of thousands of game-worn stuff from the Miami Heat. I don't know if you all saw that story. He stole LeBron James's Game 7 jersey. So
I didn't even hear that story because I didn't know what. I didn't know what the story. I didn't even look up the story, but I came up with some. Okay, I came up with some crazy stuff. What happened?
Well, let me tell you the story. Real
I'm
brief.
sorry.
A guard who worked for the Miami Heat literally got busted and he had stole hundreds of garments of jerseys and game type of stuff like that from anybody who played in Miami, in the Miami arena. He stole and sold it. And one item that really got him caught was that LeBron James jersey, that Game 7 jersey he wore against the Dallas Mavericks. What's Dallas Mavericks? I think it was Dallas Mavericks. Game 7 jersey he wore.
When they lost, take that shit.
Yeah, but guess he sold it for $3.5 million. So
but wait a minute. But my whole thing is this, though. Check this out. Because you guys know I do stadium cooking. I cook at Gillette and TD Garden. I'm not, how did he get that stuff? Because when you walk into TD Garden and Gillette, they got museums towards the team. And not just the team, but stuff all over Massachusetts in sports.
But
What kind of security?
His security
What kind of
guard,
security does Miami have that you could just steal all that stuff?
He probably security guard inside.
his security guard.
He's a security guard, Mo. You're looking past that part. He's a security guard, and he's going.
But they got security that watch the security.
But listen, in Mo's mind, a dude that fry hamburgers got the same access as a dude that protect people.
Yeah, that's what Mo's mind's going. Mo, not that. It's security, Mo.
I'm G4 classified. I am a kitchen liaison. I am a kitchen liaison.
So you protect the meat.
Listen, I want to come there whenever you cooking for sure. I'll mess you up though. Hey, where Mo at, man?
All right, Mo, come on, man. Give us your top 5 craziest sports stories you ever heard.
All right, top 5 craziest. Lloyd Daniels getting caught in the crack house out in Las Vegas when he's probably playing basketball at UNLV.
Yeah,
Crazy. I forgot about that, bro.
I forgot about that one.
That's
Yeah.
I was sitting back like, what the hell? He went all the way from Queens to get caught in the crack. If he don't get caught in the crack house, UNLV wins that back-to-back championship with him, Larry Johnson, Anderson Hunt, Greg Anthony.
That's a possibility.
No, because he'd have got paid too.
Yeah, that's true too. That's true.
He'd have got paid with the rest of them.
And then he would have went and smoked that after. Yeah.
Matter of fact, he got a
But they
crack
still
habit,
would have
so
won that championship. They still
definitely
won.
would've
They
took the
lost to
money.
Duke. They lost to Duke in the Final Four that year. All they needed was Lloyd Daniels was the missing piece. I'm telling you. I read this in a book. It was a conversation. It was Michael Jordan. I thought this was a funny story. Michael Jordan was hanging out with Randall Cunningham. Apparently, they buddies. Back in the day, used to hang out, right? And in the book, it was a book about Randall Cunningham. He said Michael lit up a cigar. They were talking about the cigar, and they said Mike looked at Randall and said, "This is the kind of cigar Randall don't know nothing about. It's a victory cigar."
Damn.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's what I said.
that's cold-blooded.
I can believe that though.
Here's one of the stories I like to hear being told. And I know Frank and D is when Tom Brady does his whole whatever session interview, and he just says 2 words. 2 words. I love it when he's telling his whole, I won this and I won that. And he looks in the camera, fucking New York.
Eli Manning.
Hey, that's
Nobody tells that story.
That's low, bro. That's
Yeah.
low.
Craziest story, Robert Parrish getting weed through Federal Express back in the day. Y'all remember that? Remember that, Frank? He was like one of the first NBA players to get caught getting weed back through in the mail. And the dumbest story I ever think is Nick Anderson had the nerve to say 45 ain't 23. Michael said, okay, game 2, y'all know what Mike did. He came out with number 23. What I found out today was, what I didn't know was, because the number was retired. You have to call the league to get permission to wear a retired number. Mike said, I don't care what the fine is, take the money. He got fined $25,000 for wearing 23, and he dug up a Knicks ass with 38 points that night.
Okay, I like his. I like his. Let me get yours, Jay.
I like those, Mo.
Real quick,
I like it.
real quick. Do you know the next year when they play Orlando, he left 45 on the scoreboard?
He sure did. Sure did.
He missed a free throw on purpose to leave 45 on the scoreboard.
I didn't know that. Damn.
Okay. Number 5, I got Derek Fisher.
I know where you're going.
But not the Matt Barnes story. Do y'all
Okay.
remember when he coached for the Knicks? Allegedly, he was hitting Tim Hardaway's girlfriend.
No, I didn't know that.
Yes.
No.
Yes. The Pistons back in the 80s running a train on Dennis Rodman's baby mama.
What?
And, that's why he was in the parking lot about to kill himself.
Oh,
Seriously.
he ain't been right since.
He ain't been right since. The Pistons ran a train on his baby mama, and he went to the palace, and yep.
Wow.
Number 3, Kobe snitching on Shaq was crazy.
He dry snitched. He didn't get sweated for it. He dry snitched, bro. He just volunteered it.
Kobe snitching on Shaq was just. Shaq probably woke up like, hold on. What? Kobe, Shaq do it too. Okay. Number what's that? Number 3? Was that 3?
Yeah, it's 3.
Number 2, I got Robert Kraft getting caught. Robert Kraft getting caught in like a massage parlor.
He was Deshaun Watson, dog. You know what I'm saying? What you want him to do?
No. He beat the case though.
Yeah,
What he did?
They swept that under the rug. Number 1, allegedly, I heard a story that took place in Chicago at R. Kelly's house, and that he had a grotto, and at the end of the grotto was a famous basketball player getting served by the Brazilian swim team. I'm not gonna say his name, but that was the alleged story I heard.
Well, you're gonna have to tell us that in the chat or something.
Yeah, I tell you.
Yeah.
When
After
we
the
go-
show, we'll talk about
Right.
that. You know, prevent that whole libel thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Mo,
was
could you
ready
read?
to run out the door. I was ready to run out the door for my show. I might stay for a few minutes for this one.
Mo, you might have to read the disclaimer. You might have to read the disclaimer.
You got to
The
sign the
views-
NDA.
The views of this dude down in Detroit. What up, though?
I ain't say no names.
I
I
got
ain't say
the
no
views
names.
of Humorville, its affiliates, and anybody else who may want to be a financial backer or contributor to this enterprise.
I ain't say nothing.
Thank you, Mo. Thank you, Mo.
I'm
All
not
right, Jay.
Kobe. I'm not Kobe.
I appreciate that.
Oh, Mo, I'm about to love this. Oh, I'm about to love this.
What? Top 5 stories? Go ahead.
Yeah, my top 5 stories. Spygate. Bro,
Oh,
when I heard they said
Spygate.
the Patriots was recording people's practices, and they even recorded the Rams walkthrough at the Super Bowl, bro. That was outrageous to me, bro.
This alleged. This is alleged.
No, it was that's not alleged. They did it.
let him do his 5. Let him do
They
his
did
5.
it.
We gave you yours.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, a whistleblower said they secretly recorded the Rams walk through and practices for the Super Bowl. Talk about an asterisk need to be assigned somewhere, but you know what? It's a Boston team, so they look the other way. I guarantee the Memphis team wouldn't have got that privilege. Number 4, Brian Flores telling a story about the owner of the Dolphins offered him $100,000 per loss. Now that's crazy. But what's even more crazy is number 3. After Brian Flores reported this, the NFL investigated. They found that he was telling the truth, and they promptly did nothing. That's outrageous. This dude offering money to lose, and they did nothing. After they discovered that, yeah, he actually did that shit.
You forgot another part about that story, Jay.
What's
I'll
that?
let you go. The Tom Brady part.
Oh yeah. But see, that's
Yeah, but keep going.
I mean, that's tampering. That's.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
they
all
actually
crazy.
punish him for the tampering part. Number 2, Bruce Jenner want to be a woman. Oh,
That's outrageous.
that was outrageous.
That's outrageous.
That was Daddy Kardashian. He's all over the TV as a man. All of a sudden, want to be a woman. Listen, I thought it was a joke when I first heard it. And the number one thing, now this is really outrageous. It's something about Florida, I think. Amit Patel, who stole $22 million from the Jacksonville Jaguars. $22 million, bro. He was in charge of the virtual credit card for the team.
And
So
what
he was
credit
buying
card?
condos, he was buying cars, private jets, private jet rentals and everything. He just got 78 months in the Fed.
That's it?
78 months. He got to pay back the 22 mil. So he ain't never gonna be nothing, bro.
Well, you know how long 78 months is? That's
all
why they give you
years.
months. Because you sit back and you say 78 months until you count how many months.
Divide that by
is.
12.
Divide that by 12. You see, that's 78. That ain't no woman.
I just did a comedy show with Big Baby Davis before he got locked up.
Yep.
Yeah.
For insurance fraud.
Yeah, he was trying to do stand-up.
Oh, he wasn't.
Yeah, I swear. He's like, I need all the money I can get. They about to lock me up.
He was.
He was. He got like 2 years. He's gonna be out soon. He's gonna be out soon. All right, let me bring in
78 months, bro. That's why. How
bring
do
in
you
White
steal $22 million and it go unnoticed, man? That's outrageous.
But you know what the craziest part is too? I thought you were going to say the other story about the interpreter who stole 20-something million from Otani. You know what I mean?
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
What, he stole more?
No.
I think they made that up.
Otani was gambling.
Yeah,
he's the fall guy.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
That's what I think.
He's the fall guy.
Okay.
He fell on the sword.
I don't know that much about the story. All I know is I heard he stole 20-something million from Otani. That's all I know.
Yeah, that whole story smelled like no, dog.
You can't kick Otani out. That's like kicking LeBron out.
Correct.
Yeah, no, they ain't kicking. No, they definitely ain't kicking Otani out. No, they definitely did. Well, White Chocolate's in the building. White Chocolate wanted to say something, so I'm gonna give him the floor. Go ahead.
All right, so you guys are probably wondering if the female umpire is the first one. She's the first one in the major leagues, but there was another one in the minor leagues. She was there for 5 years until she got terminated. So just to give you guys a heads up, there has been at least one other female umpire in baseball. Just we haven't seen who she was. And I want to mention something about the robot umps. I'm not going to do a rant here. I did one for our show. I have a segment called What's Not at Negative Ned. I went off on this. The umpires are out of control. There is no effing way in hell you're going to tell me that a ball in the other batter's box is a freaking strike. They need this. So, Mo, I disagree with you. There is no fun in watching a guy get called out on strikes when the ball's in the freaking other batter's box and he gets kicked out of the game. It's wrong. And they've been using that system since 2023 in the minors, and it works, and they need to institute it in Major League Baseball. You will stop all the arguments. The idea is it stops the arguments and keeps the game moving.
All right, tomorrow. Tomorrow, give me. I'm gonna look it up too. Let's find out who got the worst pitches called. Who's the highest out of the pitching batting box? I bet it's the Boston Red Sox.
They have a rating for the umpires, and actually, if you recall, not too long ago, Angel Hernandez actually got let go because his was so bad they couldn't take it anymore. They forced him out.
Yeah, he's horrible.
So he was horrible, and there's other guys that do the same thing. I watch a lot of baseball. I watch these. Ask Frank. I frame it. I pause the TV, I frame it, and I post it on our page when it's freaking out of the strike zone, or even if it's in the strike zone, they call a ball. So I am all over this, and I've been calling for some kind of laser beam automatic strike zone for about 15 years now. They're way late with this.
Female eyes are laser beams, brother.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
And real quick on a serious note, can you guys pray for my Tigers? I appreciate it.
Oh, and hey, Jay, you know what?
You said serious.
I just looked this up real quick. Not only did Bruce Jenner become Caitlyn Jenner, Glamour magazine gave her Woman of the Year in 2015. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's outrageous.
All right, so Mo, tell everybody out there how they can follow you, bro.
MOE_comic on Instagram, Maurice Smith on Facebook, and tonight it's going down. Carver Den, 8 p.m. Black Comedy Explosion. All right, meet me down there. Chicken wings and beer, baby, and comedy.
Yo, big shout out to Howie Bells in Alaska. He's normally on the show too. He's doing a comedy show this weekend out in Alaska. So big shout out to him. D Jones,
paid in salmon.
D Jones,
Follow me on Cash App 313-778-1826. Everybody watch, donate $1. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate that. And at 313D Jones on Instagram.
D, I don't know what you smoking, but damn, bro.
I don't smoke.
And he's serious too. Jay,
Hey, follow him on Cash App, bro.
I ain't mad at him. Jay, tell everybody out there how they can follow you, bro.
Hey, follow me at JD Hayes at Fanbase, man. I'm out here.
There it is. Go ahead, Chocolate.
All right, well, let me steal D Jones. Follow me on GoFundMe. All kidding aside, follow me and Frank on Boston Straight Shooters on Facebook and YouTube.
That's the show. You guys, thank you for watching. Tomorrow's show, we're going to be following up some of these conversations. Of course, the show's called Box Seats. We talk about sports with comedians. Thank you all for watching. We'll see y'all 5 o'clock. Peace.